Today's reading is from Roland Barthes, A Lover's Discourse, Fragments. This is gossip. Putain, gossip. Pain suffered by the amorous subject when he finds that the loved being is the subject of gossip and hears that being discussed promiscuously. Symposium. On the road from Phalerum, a bored traveler catches sight of another man walking ahead of him, catches up, and asks him to tell about the banquet given by Agathon. Such is the genesis of the theory of love. An accident, boredom, a desire to talk, or if you will, a gossip lasting a little over a mile. Aristodemus has been to the famous banquet. He has described it to Apollodorus, who, on the road from Phalerum, tells the story to Glaucon, a man, it is said, without any philosophic culture, and thereby, by the book's mediation, tells it to us, who are still discussing it. The symposium is therefore not only a conversation, we are discussing a question, but also a gossip, we are speaking together about others. This is a note at the bottom. Symposium, beginning. Symposium, Agathon. Come here, O Socrates, take the couch next to mine, so that I might benefit by the wise thoughts that have struck you out there on the porch, and Alcibiades' entrance. End footnote. This work derives then from two different linguistic series, generally repressed, since official linguistics concerns itself only with the message. The first series would postulate that no question, quaestio, can be put without the texture of an interlocution. To speak of love, the guests not only speak together, from image to image, from place to place. In the symposium, the arrangement of the couches has a great importance, but further imply in his general discourse the amorous links which bind them, or which they imagine bind the others. Such would be the linguistics of conversation. The second series would say that to speak is always to say something about someone. In speaking about the banquet, about love, it is about Socrates, about Alcibiades, and about their being friends that Glaucon and Apollodorus are talking. The subject comes to light by gossip. An active philology, that of the forces of language, would therefore include two necessary linguistic series, that of interlocution, speaking to another, and that of delocution, speaking about someone. Werther, or Werther, Goethe's Werther. Werther has not yet made Charlotte's acquaintance, but in the carriage taking him to the ball, which is to pass Charlotte on the way, a friend, the voice of gossip, discusses for Werther's benefit the woman whose image will in a few seconds so delight him. She is already engaged. He must not fall in love with her, etc. Thus gossip summarizes and heralds the story to come. Gossip is the voice of truth. Werther will fall in love with an object belonging to another, and this voice is magical. The friend is a wicked fairy who, under cover of admonishment, predicts and enforces. When the friend speaks, her discourse is insensitive. A fairy has no pity. The gossip is light, cold. It thereby assumes the status of a kind of objectivity. Its voice, in short, seems to double the voice of knowledge, scientia. These two voices are reductive. When science, speaks, I sometimes come to the point of hearing its discourse as the sound of a gossip which describes and disparages lightly, coldly, and objectively what I love, which speaks of what I love according to truth. Gossip reduces the other to he or she, and this reduction is intolerable to me. For me, the other is neither he nor she. The other has only a name of his own, and her own name. The third person pronoun is a wicked pronoun. It is the pronoun of the non-person. It absents. It annuls. When I realize that common discourse takes possession of my other and restores that other to me in the bloodless form of a universal substitute applied to all the things which are not here, it is as if I saw my other dead, reduced, shelved in an urn upon the wall of the great mausoleum of language. For me, the other cannot be a referent. You are never anything but you. I do not want the other to speak of you.